Hello everyone, it is November 1st, 2025, and we are back with our monthly analysis video. It is that time of year, the time of the month, I should say, rather. Oops. Okay, so this is our first of the 3 thematic months. So let's get to it. So, like I said, So like I had said, for these 3 months, I will include this third column right here, listing how many Squirtle would take with my random word. So right here is, you can see this is what it did. So let's go ahead. Let's read off the stats. The differences that I will be using will be for Squirtle will be with the slate column, so just the normal column here. For my differences, it will be with slate as all rates from last month. Half of the month all rate, half of the month slate. So yeah, alright, so we're gonna start with myself. So I got 0 6s and 0 6s, 0 fails both months. Alright, I got 6 5s this month, whereas last month I got only 2, so that's 4 worse. Got a lot of 5s, especially towards the beginning of the month. I got a lot of 5s. 11 4s this month, whereas last month I had 8, so that's 3 more. We had 12 3s this month, whereas last month we had 16, so that's 4 worse, I would say. For the 2s, we had only 2 of them this month, whereas last month we had 4. Now, to be fair, we probably shouldn't think we'd get that many 2s because we're starting with random words. Though, I don't know actually. I mean, it could be okay though. I mean, it could also sometimes bring us more luck, like spoof, but except it just turned out to be like that. Okay. Anyways, Squirtle. I took with slate first. I'll go with that and the differences. So 0 fails this month. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. 1 failed this month, whereas last month it had 0 fails. I did get 1 fail this month with the word, I think. What was the word? Right here, wound. It was a wound. Okay. 3 6s this month, whereas last month they had 0. So that is 3 worse. Alrighty. 6 5s this month, whereas last month they had 4 5s, so that is 2 worse. We had 11 4s this month, whereas last month he had 14, so that's 3 less. Alright, 7 3s this month, whereas last month they had 9, so 2 less there as well. 3 2s this month, where last month it also had 3 2s, so that's a tie. And the 1s, both months, 0. Alrighty. Yeah, so it did get 1 more 2 than me. I got 3, and I got 2. Squirtle got 3. Alrighty. And yeah, I believe this is the first analysis video with my better mic, so hopefully this is better. Alrighty. So now Squirtle with the Halloween words. It failed 0 times. It got 2 6s. What were the 2 6s? It was right here, wound, which it failed with. With slate it failed. With wound it got it in 6. With slate it got it failed. With whatever the random word was, it got it with that word in 6 guesses. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't write down what random word I used that day down. I mean, I probably should have, honestly. I don't want to do that. I'm kind of lazy to put that down. Okay, where's the other 6? Wound. Down here, Holly. Alrighty. 6 5s, a lot of 5s there. 15 4s, 6 3s, and 2 2s. It did get 2 2s. Let's see, with lever and what is this? Spoof. Alrighty. So there you guys go for the guess distribution. Now, talking about the words here in particular, nothing that special. Here with spasm, spasm was a tricky word. Somehow with Slate it took 4 guesses, but from an all grays starting word, it got it in just 3 guesses though. So that was wild. These were my 2 of the month. They happened to be on 2 days in a row. Hardy, both interesting words as well. Lever, Squirtle also took 2 guesses. I think my word was devil, I believe, that day, so that's why. I think this was haunt, and then devil. So Squirtle was able to also get it in 2 from the devil. It's not that hard of a word. I know the ER is tricky. So, yeah. Lever, a lot of people I know call it lever. I think that's a very British way to say it, lever. Here in America, we just say lever. Okay, these were normal. Spoof, this is where I absolutely made a big I spoofed. That's kind of how you use it. Okay, yeah, so Squirtle just got it in 2 guesses right after my spook. Squirtle was able to get it in 2 guesses. Excuse me, voice crack. I unfortunately stupidly took 5 guesses on that one. I highlighted it in red. So yeah, alrighty. Now let's get on to... Oh, I think I revealed all the differences too by accident. So I got 114, Squirtle 126. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Squirtle got 124 with my random starting words, which is less than with Slate, which is very interesting. I got 3.68 average. Squirtle with a 4.06 average, so above 4, unfortunately. But with the random starting words, it got exactly a 4.0 average. So that's pretty cool. 31 times 4 is indeed 124. Median in all 3 cases, 4. Standard deviation, I got 0.86. Squirtle with a 1.22. This might be the highest standard deviation we've ever had in one of these videos. I feel like it might be. I don't know. You might fact check me on that. I didn't particularly check that, but I think this might be the highest standard deviation we've ever had at the end of a month. It's a very bad record, obviously. And then with the random starting words, 0.95. So for some reason, it seems like Squirtle did generally better with the 100 with the random starting words. I don't know why. So first quartile, we all got a 3, all cases. I got the 4. I got my normal 3, 4, 1, 3. Thankfully, my mode was a 3 still, but by 1 because I got 12 3s and 11 4s, so it was like super close. So I barely got that mode of 3. Unfortunately for Squirtle, and even with the random starting words, I got a 5 for the third quartile, which is why the IQR in both cases was a 2, and in both cases the mode is 4. Now, the differences will be quite ugly. These differences are horrible. -16, -17, really bad. Obviously, these don't have a difference because that's just the random starting words. There's not going to be any differences related to that. So, I did 0.41 wars average-wise. Squirtle did 0.43 wars. I had some really good months with the 100 Days of Hard mode, so I'm not even surprised that this type of this would happen. Though I kind of didn't expect it to go down by this much. 0.4 is ridiculous. Squirtle 0.43, even worse. My median went down because it's a 4. I got a median of 3 the last couple months. Standard deviation went down by 0.09 for me. For Squirtle, went down by a whopping 0.38. So as you can see, I highlighted it because of the gigantic drop. And this is a gigantic drop, especially for the standard deviation. Extremely big drop. All of these, like I said, all these stats for me stayed the same, but these became -1 here, the Q3, the IQR, because it got the 5 and the 2, which actually hasn't happened for some time, I believe, for Squirtle, which unfortunately it happened this time. So there you go, guys. That is the analysis video for this spooky month. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And I look forward to seeing what's going to happen with the Thanksgiving random starting words. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.